you go. You'll take a trade, and it'll be stopped out, but nothing has changed. All it was a run on the liquidity one more time. Your stop was in too early. You entered too early, and then you got to re-enter the market. How do you know that? Experience, studying old moves, not seeing the other side of the marketplace just because you got stopped out. If I get stopped out and I'm like, okay, I got stopped out, did it really change anything? No. It just ran for my stop. No problem. I'm going back in. Okay. That's what happens. Sometimes you're going to do it wrong as a human being. But you have to have the experience to be able to identify the market still has the opportunity to do what I expected in the beginning, even though I took a loss. There's going to be times where you see the market change and morph into, if you're bullish, something extremely bullish. You watched me do that on Friday too. Market went down. I was already long several contracts, and it went one more time down into a level that I felt that was returning just for a reclaimed PD array. And I knew that was the one. That was the one I was waiting for. There's no doubt about it. And added another larger position in terms of the trade size. And it turned right there and ran away. That's experience. You can't get that from a book, even if I wrote it. You can't get that from a video, whether I do a 5-minute video of it or someone else tries to reduce it down to a 5-minute video, or if I do a whole week-long lecture on it. It needs to be experienced individually. And that's the part that nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear that. They think that there's going to be a teacher out there that's going to be able to tell them real short and easy, this is what you need to know, and now you heard me say it, or I showed it to you as an example, now you know how to do it. That's bullshit. Believe me, that's bullshit. The folks that use my name on their YouTube channels and they say, I've done all the work so that way you don't have to, or learn this easier and faster. ICT did this, and I can make it faster for you. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, because you can't compress what needs to be learned on an individual basis. You can't. That is a bandwidth that's uniquely experienced. You can't do anything to change it. You can't augment it. You can't speed it up. You can't elongate it. It is what it is. And that's what makes this expensive as an industry. Not because you can lose money, but because it takes a lot of fucking effort and time. And you bring all your baggage to it. All your character flaws, the things that you don't like about yourself. And if you were really forced to look at it, it'll make you unsettled. And some people don't like who they discover who they are. And they manifest that in losing because they don't want to weather going through it, to grow through that. They just want to turn their cheek and say, oh, this guy's a fraud. This stuff doesn't work. Nobody makes money trading. And there it is. And that allows them to live the existence where they haven't corrected their problems. Their impatience, their impulsiveness, their greed, their lazy fuckingness. Like I just coined a term, lazy fuckingness. Whatever. Lazy doesn't work here, folks. Lazy doesn't work, and impatience doesn't allow you to stay in this game long enough to learn. So you have to be patient. You have to be really, really disciplined with your time. If you're listening to someone, like for instance, someone new that comes to this industry, maybe this is the first time you listen to me. And I probably talked about things that mean nothing to you. And you probably are going to close this in a couple minutes when I end it, if you're even going to stay that long. You probably already turned it off anyway, to be honest with you. So, but the folks that see or listen to things like this and come away with this expectation or opinion that this was a waste of time. You haven't traded with real money. You haven't found consistency yet. Because you believe that there's something out there someone has that's going to be easy, 1, 2, 3. You're going to understand it real quick. You're never going to make mistakes. You don't have to fix any character flaws in yourself. And you're going to make money and you'll never have a losing trade. Believe me, I felt that same shit existed too when I first started. You may not admit it publicly on social media, but that deep down inside, that's what you're really looking for, because you really believe that it's out there. And I'm probably the closest thing to it. And if I had this, there's got to be somebody else out there that has this much better, and shortened it up, make it real easy for you. And I'm being honest with you. The things I'm telling you that I can't teach you, no one's going to be able to teach you. You learn it from experience. You lose, you learn from that. How can I teach you adequately how to fix a $25,000 drawdown with real money? How can I tell you in a book, in a video series? How could I, even if I did it live? I went into a live account, purposely lost $25,000 and say, now here's how I'm going to fix it. You can't bring yourself to the same perspective as if it was your $25,000. You can't. You have to experience that. So there's a whole lot of learning curve to this that everybody simply just tiptoes around it and tap dances like it's all going to be good. It's not. And you have to learn the most valuable lessons are from the pain, the losing.